Hello, welcome to Maths Video Class 6 Exercise 33C, which is the last exercise which for this term. Okay, so you can see we are on graphs. For graph you need is a graph paper, graph sheet, and sharpened pencil, eraser, and a nice scale. Okay, so only these many things you need for graph. Remember, in a graph you have to use only pencil. You can see I have not used anywhere pen or colored pencils. Okay, so here you can see pencil and only pencil all the time. Okay, so use of pencil is only allowed on graph paper. All right, next thing is, in exam you have to keep at least 2 graph papers with you compulsorily. Okay, so on 18th of November your maths exams are there. That day you will keep 2 graph paper for your exam. Okay, 2 graph paper you are going to keep compulsorily with you, because one graph will surely come, because if suppose one gets damaged or it gets spoiled or something like that, immediately you will have the second one just for emergency. Okay, so 2 you keep, so it's compulsory. So during exam please keep graph paper, and do not forget to attach graph paper with answer sheet. Okay, all right, so let's start. I told you that for graph you need for writing a graph or drawing a graph you need a graph paper, sharpened pencil only, eraser, scale. Okay, so the most important thing is, what is a bar graph? These graph which I have drawn, these bars which I have drawn are drawn on the graph. So this is called as bar graph. Okay, you can see you can see 1 2 3, let's not get confused, 1 2 3 4 5, you can see 5 bars. Okay, which is drawn on this graph. So these are called bars, and you can see the bars are of equal, not length, breadth. See this. Okay, this is 1 centimeter, this is 1 centimeter. So what's important is, let's see question number 1. So in the following table gives the number of students in class 6th in a school during academic year 2011-12 to 2015-16. Okay, so this is the representation. So academic years and number of students. So this on x-axis and this on y-axis. Last year I had explained x and y-axis very well. Last year students might be knowing. So for x we will take academic year, and for y we will take number of students. Okay, so you can see here where I have drawn the line, y-axis, and here this is x-axis. Okay, so always see x academic year. So here for x-axis I have written academic year, and here for y-axis shows number of students. So these are all number of students, and here it shows years, 2011-12 to 12-13, 13-14, 15, 13-14, 14-15, 15-16. Okay, now before writing or drawing any kind of bar graphs or any kind of graphs, what's important is scale. So what is the scale is y-axis, means we have decided scale for y-axis, and for y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 10 students. This is my scale which I have chosen. Your scale might be different, and graph will also be according to it. Okay, so how we choose the scale is depending on our comfortability. Okay, how much convenient it is, accordingly we have to choose it. So I have chosen 1 centimeter is equal to 10 students. The meaning is, this is origin O, this is origin O. Okay, this is origin O, and you will see that this is 1 centimeter. Now you all know 1 centimeter very well. So 1 centimeter is equal to 10 students. So what does it mean? That this, if we'll see, this one small unit, this is one student, second, third, fourth, fifth. See, if we'll see here, up to here 5 students, then 6 students, 7, 8, 9, 10 students. So this one unit, this one smallest unit means 1 student, 1 student, 2 student, 3 student, 4 student, 5 student, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The next, like that, 11, 12, 13, 15. Here will be 15. Here will be 20. Here 25, 30. Sometimes if it is said that if one small unit is 2, or we say 1 centimeter is 20. Okay, suppose here if you have taken, now I have taken 1 centimeter is equal to 10 students. You may say I will take 20. Okay, no issues. Only here the meaning of this one small unit will be 2 students. So here 4. Here, sorry, the meaning of 2 units will be 1 student, because up to here 20. So up to here 10. Right? Up to, if here I'll make it 20, what will happen? Up to here 10 and then here 20. Means what? These 5 units are divided into 10. So each is equal to 2 students. 2, 4, 8, 10. So here 12, 14, 16 and 20. Means if I take some 1 centimeter equals to 20 students, then this middle one will have 10, 20, 30, 40, this way. Okay, so but this is the best one, because 1 unit means 1 student, 2 units means 2 students. Okay, all right, then accordingly you have to make for 80, and first is 80. So where is 80? So what I have done is, always between the bars you have to leave equal amount of space. Means suppose this is 1 centimeter I have left, so after each bar I should leave 1 centimeter. If I have left here 2 centimeter before bar, so after each bar I have to leave 2 centimeter. Okay, so this space should be left equally everywhere. So now 80 centimeters. So where is my 80? So here is my 80. So what I have done is, I have just put 2 dots. I have joined those dots like this. I have drawn a bar and have written 11 and 12. Means for 11 and 12 there were 80 students in the class. So similarly for second, 2012 and 13 they were 120. If you will see here, 12 and 13 they were 120. So here, where is 120? Here is 120. So 2 dots. Why I draw is just to get not to get confused. So just make a bar. Similarly 130, 150, 180. So I've drawn here, you can see 150, 130 and 180. So this way you have to draw bars here and write the years. I had no space here, so I have not written. You can write here also. Okay, according to your convenience. So this way question number 1 I have explained. Similarly you have to solve other questions also. See, in exam if it comes for 4 marks, 1 mark for scale, compulsory scale, 2nd marks for writing this number of students and academic year, 3rd for 2 marks for your actual graph. Okay, so 1 mark and 2 marks. So and 3rd mark, rest 2 marks for this. Okay, so if you'll see, I have drawn question number 2 also for you. So you can see the question number 2. Question number 2, I have taken 1 centimeter equals to 10 attendance, that is students. Means what? The attendance of a particular class for the 6 days of a week are as given below. Day attendance. So day Monday to Saturday, and attendance is given. So here scale, so while drawing, x-axis should be day and y-axis should be attendance. And 1 centimeter equals to 10 attendance. What is it meaning? That 1 centimeter, same scale I have taken, 1 centimeter equals to 10 attendance. So the meaning is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it will be easy for you to understand. So what I have done is, this is my, you can see the graph which I have drawn for question number 2. See, attendance, day, and scale. Okay, 1 mark, 2 marks, and for drawing 3 marks. All right, now so question number 3, you can see question number 3, scale I have written, please draw accordingly. Question number 4 also, draw accordingly. This I have not drawn for you. Question number 1 and 2 I have drawn. So draw accordingly. Okay, and scale I have written for every question so that you people have no problem. Also, if you will see here, question based on graphs are asked. Means these are the graph. This is the graph. The graph is about number of families and number of children. Okay, in a survey of 300 families of a colony, the number of children in each family was recorded and the data has been represented by the bar graph given below. Means around, if you'll see the data, first you should be able to read the graph. What does it mean? That now see this 40. Number of families 40. You can see number of families 40 and there are number of families 40 which have only one child in them. Okay. So the number of families 60. 60 families are there in which 2 children are there. 140 families are there in which there are 3 children. And again 60 families are there in which each family has 4 children. Okay. So this shows the number of children and the number of families. Okay. So now let's see the question. How many families have 2 children each? 2 children each, 60 family. You can see 2 children, 60 families. So 60 families have 2 children each. How many families have no child? There is nothing given here. So 0 is not mentioned. So 0 is the answer. What percentage of family have 4 children? What percentage of family have 4 children? Can you see 4 children here? 60. So now, what percentage of families have 4 children? If you'll see, percentage is found. Let's see the total number of families. What is the total number of families? Total number of families 40 plus 60 plus 140 plus again 60. Means 40 plus 60 plus 140 plus 60 is equal to 300. Now out of 300, those who have 4 children are 60. So out of 300, 60 multiplied by 100. Why 100? Because we are removing percentage. So 100 ones are 100 threes are 3 ones are 3 20s are. So 20% of families have 4 children. Okay. So you can see here, using the data given in the following table, draw bar graph. So here you have to draw the bar graph. So what do you think? What you will take here? Scale. Okay, I leave up to you. What scale you want to take, you can take. Okay. And if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay. So out of A, B, C, D, E and F, which has the maximum value? See, very easy to, which has the biggest? I think 350. Yes, 350. So don't write 350. Which has the maximum value? D has the maximum value. In exam, if you write 350, you won't get answer. You have to write who has the maximum value. Which is greater, A plus D or B plus E? You can see A plus D is, what is A? 250. What is D? 350. So 600. Okay. And B plus E is 300 plus 275. That is 575. So obviously 600 is greater than 575. So A plus D is greater than B plus E. Okay. Similarly, question number 7, 8, 9 and 10. 10 I have explained you with this. 1 unit means 1 shorter unit, children. This is 10. This means the smallest unit will be 2 here. Okay. So please start the revision. Parallelly, please go through first unit test portion also. 30% will be coming for first unit test and 20% from new syllabus. Okay. So study hard, get good marks, and please complete the revision and study hard. Okay.